Hello. Sorry. Sorry to start the video with a cough. Anyway, so today I was walking at school, right? I'm just walking, and then my students, two of them stopped me and they asked me, Miss Alex, what are the three things that you do every day? So I'm like, oh, I think what are the three things that you use every day? I'm like, okay, the laptop, the pen, and I was struggling to find the third one. So they're like, do you brush? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, you don't do math? You don't say math? So you don't do math every day? Oh my goodness, my students, they're too cute. They're too cute. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of fun. And then my seventh period, so my Algebra 1 kids, they learn about laws of exponent or rules of exponents, whatever you want to call it. So I have a game for them that I told them that the game is about finding your family. So I gave each of them, some of them one piece of paper, some two, some three. I tell them, okay, you just look at your paper, walk around, talk to each other, and find your family. So when you find your family, you put your family members together, and I have a piece of paper for them to tape the things together. And they're like, but like, how are we supposed to find our family? I don't know. You guys figure it out. Go talk to each other, walk around, figure it out, and then they figure that out. So they found their family. They found all the members. Most of the time, there was one family that adopted one kid somewhere, and one family they left the child. One child was left behind. But they found the child back belonged to whatever that family was. So it was fun. Anyway, my kids, they're too cute. And I like to make them struggle like that. Struggle. Like, give no instruction. Just let them figure the things out like that. You learn by, figuring things out like that. And they got it. See, they didn't need me. So they got it. So that they know the rule and stuff. So that's why I'm very proud of them. Okay. Anyway, it's fun. Happy teaching. Happy learning math. Anyway, I have something else, but I forgot. Oh, yeah. So then at the end, so every Tuesday, pretty much every Tuesday and Wednesday, I always have some sort of meeting with different things, right? So we had a meeting, and we were supposed to, our homework, or to read an article about how come many students, when they graduate high school, they are so unprepared for college and life, and pretty much. And then we watched a video a little bit of that gentleman. He was saying blah blah blah, all sorts of stuff. There was one thing that he was saying that it's not like I disagree or agree with him, but he was saying that many kids don't see their teachers of their same race or color. And I'm like, okay, I'm obviously Asian, I'm Vietnamese. I don't see many Vietnamese teachers in the US. I don't see, there's no Vietnamese professor in college that I know of, but it doesn't mean that because I don't see any Vietnamese teacher or professor that stop me from learning, right? So if you see people as a race or a color, that's your problem. That is your problem. Don't blame another because you don't see the teacher of your race, and then that's discourage you from learning. That's really weird. If you want to learn, you just learn. If I just see you because you're white and you're black or you're Asian and I have problem with that, that's my problem. It's really, if I see, and then that's why I think because of racism came. I mean, if you just see somebody as who they are as a person, that's what you are as a person. You want to learn, then you learn from that teacher, that professor. What does it have to do with the race or the color? I don't get it, but whatever. That's what he say, and that's what his things. My thing is, it doesn't matter to me who the teacher is, as long as if I want to learn, I want to learn. I put an effort. I work hard. That. Doesn't he or she doesn't have to be a Vietnamese or an Asian for me to to want to learn, it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, yeah, that's that. To me, I look at somebody as a person, as who they are. I don't. That's what many people like. They're like, yeah, are they, racist being, because you're Asian, you're minority. I never feel like I'm a minority or anybody treated me like I'm a minority or like they're being racist towards me. Or maybe that somebody did, they're just very good at, didn't show it to me. But I don't see people treated me like that. I never feel like I'm the minor and people treated me like minority, or they don't respect me, or I count some stupid people, but there's always some stupid people everywhere. But most of the time I don't feel like that, like I'm being racist in the US and anything. That people are very friendly, nice, respect me, and blah blah blah, all that good stuff. So I think if people just look at each other as whoever that person is that person. It doesn't have to be the race or the color. I think that's fine. Anyway, yeah, that's that. Bye.